After a year and 8,000 miles, I wanted to put down all my gut impressions about this bike and just how much I've enjoyed owning it. So this is my report on this motorcycle. I have it 8,000 miles, a little bit over 8,000. I've done the maintenance already for 8,000. Today is the day I have it exactly a year. I didn't realize today was the anniversary day. I love to ride in this mountainous area that's about 30 miles out of New York City. That's New York City in the background for people like Dallas that don't get to see this in real life. All the things about this bike that I like, very simple. It feels lighter than it is. It handles like an RD. It has beautiful low-end torque and power delivery no matter what mode you put it in, whether it's rain mode. Oh, I've ridden it in the pouring rain. I've ridden it beautiful hot traction roads. The only down thing I've ever had in the whole year I own it, I had 2 flat tires with nails that I guess were my fault. I guess I nailed that, so to speak. Anyway, the things I like about it, I've added the carbon fiber parts. No secret, Vlad got me those parts and they're wonderful. I made a few carbon fiber parts from scratch, but basically I wanted to keep it a naked bike. I have sport bikes, I have track bikes. I wanted a naked bike, and I really think this is one of the top naked bikes of all time. And the fact that it's under 9,000 bucks instead of 15,000, that goes a long way in my wallet anyway. Anyway, Karen did get me this for my birthday exactly a year ago. Because the secret of all secrets is, today is my birthday. I'm 76 years old, still enjoying riding motorcycles, and hope you're enjoying the videos. So, let's ride. Looks like we have a really nice day for a ride today. It's very simple. It's not supposed to be 90, and it's not supposed to be 70. It's going to be right in between. That usually means we're going to have a nice early morning ride, get out of here early, and get back early enough that we can have a nice big giant cup of iced coffee. And we've really suffered through some really hot weather this summer. I can't believe how hot it's been. And we've suffered through some really damp mornings. But today looks like it's going to be the best of all worlds. I really hope so. So the first step is to help Karen get the farm under control, feed the fish, feed the birds, check out all the things that we have to do around the house. And we've gotten up early enough that we're able to do this stuff and still get out on the road and beat the commuters to their jobs. Okay guys, let's eat. Time to get out on the open road here. Let's go. Time is money. Time is fish food. Final check of the weather before we suit up. It's supposed to be in the low 80s today by noontime, but that's going to be a long time from now. And it is absolutely beautiful out here right now. This might be one of the nicest days of the year. Hopefully, we'll really enjoy the ride on the MT-09 today. As I'm getting ready to go, Karen checks the weather for the final time, and I'm always skeptical when they say there's no chance of rain, but it looks like rain. I thought eventually we'd run out of zucchini. Not a chance.
I'm going to give Kathy some excuse. You want
one of Karen's favorite, fresh string beans every morning. Fresh. Looks like the tomatoes are finally coming into their ripeness zone.
I'll need the bucket.
One of the things we check every day, we have a rose bush that's growing up the ivy colored fence, and it's starting to make roses at the top of the ivy colored fence. And of course Karen's allium are in full bloom. My favorite, this is our first kohlrabi of the year right there. The first one. So there's today's harvest, and now it's time to get ready to go. Time for one more cup of coffee before we head out. And I never ever trust the weathermen, that's for sure. Never. It is always a mistake to believe what they say. Time to go. cloudy day, but we'll take it. So far, no rain either. But I never trust that weatherman, boy. Never.
Now, this may sound a little hokey or a little crazy, but I have never run into anybody on the road or in Perry's anywhere that had an MT-09 that wasn't as in love with it as I am with mine. I don't know what that says, but it says.
And what could be better than stopping at the lily pond? We got pink lilies, we got white lilies. Oh my God. We're right here at exactly the right time. Look, you have 1,000 lilies out there. Such a great low traffic area. Wow. I'm really lucky to have this place to ride. 30 miles from my house.
Now, my biggest suggestion, if you ever get a chance to go to one of the Yamaha demo days and test ride one, make sure you check out the quick shifter if it has one on there. Some of them do and some don't. That quick shifter is just to die for.
Well, the sky's getting blue, then it gets cloudy, then it gets blue, then it gets cloudy. I don't know what to make of this day. Just couldn't have a nicer area to ride early in the morning. Very low traffic.
Now, the MT is supposed to stand for maximum torque. And that's one of the things that contributes to making this bike so much fun to ride, is you're never always fishing for gears like you are with some high RPM motorcycles. This one's got it down.
Always beautiful landscaping in this area. Beautiful.
And a thing that really makes this bike special for me too is for my body size and weight, and I'm 5'11 and about 190, everything is in exactly the right position. It's as comfortable as a Goldwing is.
To be honest, I just never get sick of riding this bike. But this was the surprise of the century. I've had it just about a year now, and it has turned to be just more fun to ride than I could ever have imagined. Good place to stop and watch them practice football. Boy, oh boy. A little hot to be running around with all that gear on. What am I talking about? I'm hot.
No, it's like free lunch, but I've kept track of the mileage on this bike from day one. I've logged it in and kept track of it. And I absolutely never have gotten less than 50 miles a gallon. That's wonderful.
There just can't be a nicer area to ride that I've ever been in. And today we've hit a really nice day. Actually, there's a little bit of sun every once in a while.
And the thing that's crazy about this bike is you ride for 2 or 3 hours and you look around and the ride is over and you say, where did it go? It goes quick. So it's time to turn around and head back home and have that iced coffee that I'm sure is brewing. So it's been a year now and 8,000 plus miles on this bike. Again, thank you, Karen. It was a wonderful birthday present exactly a year ago today. And I've treasured it, and I always will treasure it. It'll always be a special part of my motorcycle collection. Again, I try to evaluate things realistically, what works for me. This bike worked very well for me. It is by far, of all the 9 bikes in my collection, it's by far the most fun to ride. And I really can never explain why. It has that light feel. It's very agile, great brakes, the traction control, and the biggest thing of all, the quick shifter has changed my whole mind. I wish I had a quick shifter on all the bikes, but maybe I will someday, I don't know. But anyway, it's been a great first year, and I have really enjoyed the bike, and I'm looking forward to a lot more years. These bikes never wear out. For all practical purposes, they're like buying parrots or koi. You have them the day you die, unless you do something really crazy. And sometimes I do something crazy, so we're gonna see. Anyway, again, I enjoyed editing the video, I enjoyed making a video, and most of all, enjoy sharing it with you. Thanks so much for watching. So my first year of MT-09 ownership is behind me now, a little over 8,000 miles. And those are very fun, interesting, twisty road miles, most of them, except for the time it takes to get up and back. And it has just been so much fun. I go on and on about it. I know Some of my friends get sick of hearing me say it. But I feel guilty if I didn't tell anybody, and they would have let this slip through their fingers and never get to test ride one. I don't know. There's some magic in that MT-09. I don't know how they do it, and I don't know how they make that bike feel so light and nimble. And you whack the throttle and it turns into an R1, and it's just crazy. It's a crazy feeling. So I have enjoyed it beyond anything I could have ever expected a year ago. I took a chance. I bought this not knowing how much I would enjoy it, and it exceeded my wildest dream in every possible way. And I have a feeling we're only at the beginning. I think we're going to have a lot more years of holding that throttle wide open and hitting a quick shifter. So we post up a new video every day. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, and thanks again for watching.